Bueno, a ver. Estamos live. Sí, chavales, estamos live. Me pongo esto por aquí. Esto por acá. Y pues nada, vamos a comenzar justo donde lo dejamos anteriormente. Estamos de vuelta. Vamos a continuar con esta historia. A ver si la terminamos ya y nos ponemos a hacer farmeitos y demás cositas. Venga, vamos a continuar.
More fallen auto puppets. Wreckage from the hold.
Their condition is fresh. They were damaged in recent combat.
Vale. Buenas, con permiso.
Hello. Good morning, Sword Transcendent.
Buenas. A ver qué nos cuentan.
Oh, Sword Transcendent. You've come down the mountain. Some time has passed since your last visit.
Automático.
You are...
We saw something fall from the sky in the distance, so we came to take a look. Is that so? Can't say I've seen you before, sir. Are you from outside Chuanfang? Ah, I know. The Sword Transcendent brought you down in a cloud shuttle from the hold, right? You've not heard of them? The great airships flying overhead. If they had not fought in the battle a while back, we'd have been done for.
The battle a while back. I don't recall seeing any of these cloud shuttles before.
It happened about half a month ago. They said a Threnodian vanguard attacked. Tacit discords blackened the land as far
¿Ojo
as
el
the eye could
Trinodiano
see.
mencionado?
We thought we were doomed. But then the shuttles came down all together. In one day and one night, they destroyed every last monster. That Threnodian was called Ova...
Orbatrax. Ojo.
something. Yes,
Vuelven
that's
a
the
mencionar
one.
a Orbatrax, esto me
Fancy
gusta.
name. Sounded fierce enough. But in the end, the shuttles and the auto puppets still sent it running.
Vale, se viene. Canto de la espada del corazón. Vale.
If only I'd known sooner, I'd have brought my sister along. How?
A ver qué nos cuenta esta
The
señora.
Sword Transcendent herself. What a surprise to see you here. Are you here to help someone?
I would ask about the great battle that happened not long ago.
Ah, I only know bits and pieces. Grandfather, grandmother, and I were too frightened to leave the house for those 2 days. I heard 2 moons appeared in the sky above the gorges of spirits, and the rain was going up, not down.
Vale. Suena el día de las lunas gemelas y la lluvia retroactiva. El día de las lunas gemelas fue el día en que nos enfrentamos a la Dreamless, que había 2 lunas. Los recuerdo bien que estábamos ahí con Hillan. Además, bueno, recuerdo esto, pues ese ayer y pasó hace 3 años, tío.
Yes, retroact rain. People who came back alive said they saw phantoms of the past, even family who had long since passed. The cloud shuttles and auto puppets weren't bothered by that strange rain. After they cleared the tacit discords in Xuanfang, they went onto the gorges of spirits and destroyed the source of the outbreak.
Is Yuan Fortress still standing?
So transcendent. Why do you ask? Yuan Fortress is fine, of course. Just follow this mountain road and you'll see it for yourself.
Vale.
Overthrax. Retroact rain. And the gorges of spirits. They're talking about the battle that occurred years ago.
The Fortress and Gorges War. 200 years past.
If their perception of events is true, then we might be standing in some kind of illusion.
Vale, paran de hablar. Y aquí hay cosas que no tienen mucho sentido. Como que estén hablando de la batalla de las lunas gemelas como si hubiese pasado hace 3 días y demás. Entrada a la fortaleza Yuan.
Is it the gate to Yuan Fortress?
A fortress built not with the Sentinel's wisdom or divine might, but by mortal hands.
Yang Yang told me about it. A city of mechanisms built long before Xuanfeng Hold. The Mengzhou Ministry of Development led it, and Zhou Jin Atelier carried out the construction.
Then you know what became of it.
Yes. It was destroyed in the Fortress and Gorges War, a last resort to stop the tacit discords.
Vale. Puede que esto sí sea una ilusión. O puede que simplemente se hayan quedado atrapados en el tiempo.
Why is the mountain gate closed? That's odd. Why is the mountain gate closed?
You're not from around here, are you, lad? The gate is under repair. No one will be allowed through for a while.
Oh, I see. I came from Taoyuan Vale to visit my brother. He's an artisan in the fortress.
Taoyuan Vale. Heard it's about to become part of a new city. Soon enough, you'll all be calling yourselves Jinzhou folk.
It is hard not to feel something. We traveled such a long way from Hongzhen to Taoyuan Vale. Now it finally feels like home.
Están a punto de fundar Jinzhou.
Yes, the war is over. Ming Ting's decree has been proclaimed. Huanlong is soon to have its sixth city.
Vale.
Excuse me, if I may ask, has Xianling village fared well?
So transcendent. It has been some time since we offered incense to you. Please, do not worry. When the Tacit Discords came, the whole village took refuge in Yuan Fortress. Every soul is safe.
Then all is well.
If you wish to reach the fortress, you will need to find another way. The mountain gate is closed today.
Vale.
That's odd. Why is the mountain gate closed?
The Elder's words were true. Yuan Fortress's gate remains closed. This resembles Xuanfeng from 2 centuries ago. Yet history has taken a different course. The fortress and Gorge's war left no deep wounds, and Yuan Fortress still stands.
Otra
It
línea
all
temporal.
appears so real. This is no ordinary mirage realm.
Estamos en una línea temporal distintas. Bienvenidos.
The villagers we met all seemed to know you. They called you Sword Transcendent.
At this point in time, I hadn't yet accepted Xin's request to serve as the Xuan Paragon. The Sword Transcendent title only came from an embellished tale. With the gate closed, we either detour or...
Bueno, me encanta que siempre esté lista para destruir cosas en su paso. Este sería yo 100%. La puerta está cerrada, pues la rompemos. Y ya está, toma por saco.
Is that an auto puppet?
Vale. Mercy.
believe me. I'm here to help. If you want to uncover the secrets of this place, find a way to get to the sky.
Vale.
Look! The cloud shuttles are coming.
So those are Xuanfeng Hold's cloud shuttles.
Yes! They're heading for the lightway that runs through the Skyend barrier, up into the higher sky. It may look like regular cloud and mist, but get up close and you'll see what it really is. To catch those shuttles, you need to head for the lightway. Go through the barrier to reach the Jun realm.
This one has stopped functioning completely.
De tirar placas, no de-
It laid out a route for us, at least. A fork nearby leads straight to that lightway.
As we were falling from the sanctum, we saw Xuanfeng Hold flying on those very cloud shuttles. He could be lying or telling the truth. Either way, we need to see for ourselves.
Bueno. Esa no es mi moto, ¿eh? La mía está personalizada.
Flying on a sword. And here I thought I'd seen everything.
Sword flight is not as rare as you think. I've seen Magistrate Jinshi and her counselor both possessing the skill.
You know Jinshi and Chun-Li?
Shortly after the magistrate took office, Councillor Chung-Li visited Xuanfeng Hold for a Ministry of War conference on regional defense. That was where I first met her.
When all this is over, how about a few lessons?
Teaching is not my strength. I once instructed a disciple of the Thunder Spells. She spent most of her time trying to escape.
Don't worry. I'll be the judge of whether your methods suit me. Plus, I trust you.
As you say.
Vale. Qué guapo todo, la verdad. Muy bonito.
The lightway is just ahead. Looks like this mechanism track will take us right up to it.
This realm does not allow ordinary means of flight. Our fall taught us that. What lies ahead demands vigilance. There are the shuttles again. They fly toward the lightway. Brace yourself. The lightway is just ahead.
Vale.
The power.
Here.
Pasa algo raro aquí, que nunca podemos utilizar nuestros poderes.
Focus on the sword. Remember, will and sword as one, that the edge follows your heart.
Ojo. Reino Ren. Bueno. Aquí sí estoy perdido, no me pregunten. O me perdí ese plano. F.
I've passed the fundamentals of sword flight to you through my sword intent. But to master it, you still need to practice.
Vale.
You may credit your unique constitution, and disciplined foundation in swordcraft. My heart sword technique is simple. Keep an unshaken will, and your sword intent will cut through anything.
So, does that make me your disciple now, Qingxiao?
Explora el navío brumoso. Vale, pues vamos a explorar. Buenas, con permiso.
Those artisans ahead may know a thing or two.
Inspeccionar. A ver.
I would not have believed it if I had not seen it myself. The mechanist craft of these cloud shuttles surpasses even that of the Xuanfeng hold we know.
Bueno.
Still, you can see the Hold's influence in their design.
Vale, a ver.
So transcendent. Why are you... If we had known you were coming, we would have prepared tea. And the young man at your side is... A pleasure. Welcome to Xuanfeng Hold, or rather, to the Cloud Shuttle.
Un placer estar aquí.
I remember you. You were An Yen.
Indeed, I am. I was once with the Ministry of Development's Defense Works. Now I serve on the Cloud Shuttle's maintenance crew. Had you not held back the tacit discourse when Yuan Fortress was first built, none of us would have lived to see Xuanfang Hold rise.
This is the city of mechanisms built with the aid of Mengzhou's Sentinel, right?
Sentinel? Forgive me, but I don't quite follow.
No conocen al
Sentinel
Centinela.
Shin, the moon fox. Isn't she the reason Xuanfeng Hold and these shuttles exist?
Why would you also... Never mind. I shall brief you on the recent tidings. A transcendent excelling in mechanist arts came to Xuanfang and taught us wondrous techniques. It was like learning how to turn stone into gold.
Vale.
Mountains, pebbles, pearls, rough stone. Anything could be turned into a mechanism. And those mechanisms could evolve and replicate on their own. With that knowledge, the Ministry and Zhoujin Atelier raised this magnificent city in just a few months.
En apenas unos
As for the
meses.
shuttles, they were first tested in real combat 2 weeks ago. We were on board, yet we barely had to lift a finger. They hunted and exterminated the tacit discos on their own. And for the tight spots they couldn't reach, we deployed old puppets. Like soldiers falling from the sky, scouring the earth clean. In a single day and night, from Yuan Fortress to the Gorges of Spirits, the Threnodian of War's vanguard was reduced to nothing. Now our shuttles provide reinforcement across all of Huanlong. One fleet has already left for the Norfolk Barrens to protect the newly founded Jinzhou city.
I'd like to know more about this Transcendent.
Strange thing is, none of us can remember his face or his voice. Probably another one of his mystical tricks.
Hablando de Moyu, ¿no? Puede ser.
If you want answers, board the shuttle at the head of the fleet. The Transcendent is staying there.
A Xuanfeng Hold with no sentinel, but a transcendent who preaches mechanist arts.
Whoever he is, he's probably connected to Muyu. To the lead shuttle, then. Let's see who's really pulling the strings in this shadow play.
A ver qué dicen. Vale, nos vamos. A ver, no tengo ni idea de quién
Those
puede
auto
estar
puppets
aquí.
over there. They look like they're guarding the shuttle.
Si no es Muyo, es Cristoforo, tío.
Leave it to me.
Culpen a Cristoforo de todo
It
siempre.
seems we've been flagged as hostiles.
And we'll just have to cool their systems down. Flashing shadows!
Buenas.
I miss the braised pork from Yuan's flavors.
Sounds like you're just homesick.
A ver qué dice esta chavala.
Homesick? Once the cloud shuttles dock at Yuan Fortress to restock, I'll be able to go home anyway.
Then why bring up braised pork all of a sudden? Are the rations finally?
You know, I can barely taste a thing nowadays. So, just thought the food at Yuan's flavors might make a
The truth is, I'm the same. For some reason, I feel like I've just stopped feeling much of anything lately.
Ojo, pistas. No sienten nada. Usted, caballero, no tiene nada importante que decir. Pues deje de holgazanear y vaya a trabajar.
These auto puppets show no sign of malfunction, yet they attacked us without hesitation.
We'll know if this was just an isolated glitch at the next shuttle.
The airflows between the shuttles are remarkably stable. Perfect for sword flight.
You mean...
Let's fly to the next one. Manifest a blade from your sword intent, then guide it at your will.
Ojo. Se nos desbloquea una nueva exploración. No, camino de viento, vuelo sobre espada. Vale, pues ahora podemos volar. Mantén. Ojo.
Your form is steady. You learn quickly.
Hasta la
All you
vista.
need now is more practice.
A ver, ¿cómo se llama el logro? Hasta la vista, algo decía. Hasta la vista, mod. Ya. No entiendo por qué van cambiando y bloqueando los estos. Los métodos de exploración. O sea, para la High Roy y ahora aquí en Xuanfan se utiliza moto, pero no puedes volar con las alas. Entonces como que nunca he entendido por qué. Igual la moto tampoco la puedes llevar a Huanlong, ¿no? No he entendido por qué bloquean los medios de exploración. Vale, se viene el combate aquí, ¿no? ¿Tiene toda la pinta? Sí.
As we suspected, the first attack was no isolated incident.
Does this mean the entire fleet is turning against us? This mechanism looks like your sword formation.
Years ago, a court of Savante artisan had me test a similar device designed to snare tacit discords.
Vale.
I do not know its inner workings, but I know how to break it. Strike the core, the eye of the formation, with a flying sword. I will handle this side. You take the other.
Perfecto. Me parece bien. Conquista y divide.
All change in this world is but a shift in frequency. When you face an obstacle, find its pivot. Strike true, and your blade will do the rest.
The way you describe martial arts is always a bit quaint.
What I mean to say is, these mechanisms can be dismantled with flying swords.
Vale. Ojo, se viene vuelo.
Focus on the sword. I'm with you.
Me gustan las cosas estas voladoras, tío. Son bastante originales. O al menos yo nunca había visto algo parecido a esto. ¿Viene combate?
This one is more intricate.
Ah, no.
You must locate all the cores.
This sword has a unique frequency.
Are you the legendary sword transcendent from the mountain?
I am not the one you seek.
If not you, then who else could it be? Please, Sword Transcendent. The Tacit Discords are coming. Can you help us? They roam the clouded cliffs and are almost at our village.
Lead the way. And your name is?
Yan Yan.
For Huan.
Ah, vale.
For as in if.
Con la cara
Huan
Yan
as in
Yan.
cloud.
Interesante.
What I saw just now, was it a memory from your past?
Yes. That girl was the court of Savante artisan I mentioned. She grew up in Xianling village. When I first came to the land of Xuanfang, the Xuanling birds guided her up the mountain to seek my help. She returned often after that, though usually on behalf of others. But why would I see Woyuin here?
Vale.
Well done. Leave the final core to me.
Qingxiao, you've been trying to teach me this whole time, haven't you?
Was it that obvious? I told you, I'm not good at this.
Quite the opposite, actually. Come on, let's keep moving.
Venga, nos vamos. Próximo. Vale, creo que falta solamente ese y después ya iríamos al final.
Leave
The
it to me.
artisans here seem completely blind to the rogue auto puppets.
Buenas, con permiso.
So transcendent. We didn't expect to see you here. That sudden rampage from the auto puppets caught us off guard. It's like their alert system just triggered for no reason.
It seems only you two noticed what was happening.
It's working hours. We can't just abandon our posts.
It's more like a habit. When we are assigned to a shuttle, we tend to lose ourselves in the work. Though, now that you mention it, more and more of us have been working around the clock. Some don't even know when to stop anymore.
It is strange. My mind has been hazy for a while. I don't feel much of anything lately.
That happened to me as well. I
Volvió.
can't even enjoy a good novel like I used to.
Vuelven a mencionar lo de la insensibilidad.
Have you met a certain transcendent who teaches mechanist arts? Does the name Muyu sound familiar?
Haven't seen anyone by that name, no. But we did host a Transcendent recently. Helped us solve a few technical hurdles.
I can't remember much else about him, only that he had an answer for everything. No airs about him at all. I heard he's on the lead shuttle now. If you are heading that way, could you check on a friend of mine? She's sitting at the bow. She's been acting very strange lately. It's like she's lost interest in everything and everyone.
Vale. Pues sí, aquí está pasando algo raro.
So, this Xuanfeng hold isn't as perfect as it seems.
Your sister's condition.
Vale, pues no dicen nada.
Leave it to me.
Bueno, ella lo puede hacer, ¿no? Lo tiene bajo control. No tiene barra de vida, así que GG. Vale. Bueno, el control de masas que tiene...
Did I just doze off?
Buenas.
I think
I watched the sunrise earlier. My memory told me it was beautiful, but I felt nothing. Just emptiness. I can no longer feel as a human should. It is as if I've become just another gear in this shuttle's mechanisms. What if I jumped?
¿Cómo?
I will not, of course, but the thought does not trouble me. Nothing does.
Bueno, pensamientos intrusivos. Temo por el bienestar de esta chica, ¿eh?
What's wrong?
I remember these people. Most of the artisans on these shuttles
Murieron.
died when Yuan Fortress was destroyed during the war.
Amigo.
And they're only alive here because this Xuanfeng survived it?
Estamos en una esfera sonora o algo así, ¿no? ¿Esto no continúa? ¿Por qué?
Yes.
Vale.
In the world we know, the soldiers and artisans defending the fortress detonated it themselves. A final sacrifice to stop the tacit discords from overrunning Mengzhou. No, I was with the defending troops in the Gorges of Spirits. By the time I returned to Xuanfeng, the fortress was already in ruins. If only I'd been faster. If only this version of Xuanfeng were real. Everything could have been different.
Lo hecho está,
This can't be
efectivamente.
called a better world. Everyone we've met here isn't in a normal state of mind.
Something is suppressing their feelings.
That Transcendent isn't just handing out lessons. I think he's done something to them.
Onward, then.
Venga, nos vamos. Buenas, permiso.
We can use this shuttle.
Vale. ¿Me dejan conducirlo? ¿Te imagino?
So
Ah,
this is
no.
how that Transcendent treats his guests, huh?
Bueno. Perfecto, tío.
Careful.
I nearly lost my footing there.
Follow the airflows ahead. Navigate your sword to get closer.
Vale, aquí estará el Miuyu. Bro.
At last, you arrive. I hope my little roadblocks weren't too much trouble for you. And where is that ignorant, chattering little girl? The strike she landed last time, it left an impression.
I will grant you a swifter end this time.
Easy now, Sword Transcendent. Surely you realize I am but a phantom. Why not stay for a chat? You must have questions. I'd be disappointed if you didn't.
What have you done to the minds of the artisans in this Mirage realm?
This is Xuanfang as I have shaped it. A better version of what stood here 200 years ago. Those artisans are shadows of the past. I offered them a kindness, adjusted their perception, excised their emotional flaws. Now they're on their way to becoming perfect.
Vale.
You should understand, Qingxiao. A heart unsullied by desire or feeling. Is that not the ideal state you cultivators chase?
Cultivation is not about making oneself an unfeeling lump of wood.
Lump of wood? No, no. This is perfection. Xuanfang hold as it was always meant to be. Everything you see runs itself. Perfect order, perfect efficiency. With mechanisms like these, we could fight another Fortress and Gorges war and lose no one. I am sick to death of those hero plays about devotion and sacrifice. They stir the heart, yes, but that is all they do. The weak swallow them because the truth is too bitter to bear.
You have no right to judge them, Muyu.
I built Yuan Fortress. I understand the limits of humanity far better than powerful resonators like you. When the fortress fell, when our struggle meant nothing against the lament, the one meant to guide civilization just stood there, watching. The Xuanfang hold you see now? This is what it was supposed to be. I just restored it from the blueprints in the database. Which is to say, it could have changed the course of the war. So what do you think? Did our Sentinel Sheen lack the power? Or did she lack the will?
Suspect the Sentinel all you want. Your fall from grace is your own doing. All I see is a coward hiding in a Mirage realm, running experiments that are only fooling himself.
Wherever your true body is hiding, I will find it, and I will end you.
I look forward to it. There's just one thing. Where did you get the idea that this place couldn't affect reality?
Ojo. Vale. Nuevo boss. Boss team. ¿Por qué me parece conocido este boss?
The fog disrupts the stability of our
¿Dónde lo he visto yo?
resonance ability. Skywatch Lancers. Another auto puppet series that never made it past the prototype stage.
One with the sounds.
Recall.
Bolts and gusts! Decisive moment! One with the sounds.
No escape.
Cleansing radiance! Have you seen these before?
Vale.
They will Raw Yuin's work too. She asked me to test them once, and I ended up shattering the prototype.
F. A ver, este bicho de nuevo. A ver, según Muyu,
Those traitors are such big
lo que
bullies.
pase aquí
Lucky for me,
también
you're showed up
afecta a la
again.
realidad.
Thanks for saving me. Call me JD. That's my name now. You two are too fast.
The fortress gate is indeed far from here. We thought you'd gone offline when we left.
I just ran out of juice. Lucky me, I woke up and found some spare power cells from the others. Then I flew all the way here. The sky here is split into levels. Right now, we're in the Gen realm. Up there,
En el reino humano, ¿vale?
if you're after that creepy one-eyed jerk, just keep heading up, up, up.
Why is this mirage structured in such levels?
Because it's extra special. Don't worry, you're super close to the source of it all now.
Vale.
You know things we don't. And it's clear you've been keeping them from us this entire time.
If I could help it, I wouldn't want to be like this either. But I do have some bad news. Things are getting messy in the hold outside. A lot of evil things are swarming toward it as we speak. If you take too long, things might get really bad.
Vale. Fortaleza Xuanfang.
Commander Chohong's rafter kites have detected a large tacit discord swarm approaching from the eastern peaks. All units, prepare to engage. I will intercept the biggest threats. Vanguards, stick to the formation we practiced. Do not break ranks.
Yes, Watcher Yang Yang!
Rover, Paragon Qingshao, it's been so long. Please, please come back safely.
Think I'd let you fight without me, Yang Yang?
Ojo.
Watcher Liang Yu, reporting for duty.
Hubiese sido un gran 4 estrellas, la verdad.
Your injuries.
Do not worry. My injuries have mostly healed. I was only staying at the Ministry of War because the medics insisted on quiet rest. Word is, those roaming tacit discords have begun to close in on the hold. I will not let you face this alone. We will fight together. The new Xuan Triad. Well, duo, for now. I will not let Qingzhi and Tuchong down.
Yes, shoulder to shoulder, once more.
The villagers.
Bruh.
Are they safe?
Don't worry. Even the final stragglers have been evacuated behind the defensive line. Huh? What is that?
La bendición del Paragón.
Watcher! An urgent report from the Ministry of Development. Another censure court has just gone offline.
Vale.
I see. Thank you.
¿Vamos a tener el pop de Yan Yan? ¿O vamos a volver con el rover? Creo que volvemos con el rover, sí, volvemos.
know you're here to save the hold. You don't need to trust me, but I'm trusting you.
It is true your words have not been false.
Please, Jingxiao. You both have to keep going.
I never told you my name.
I heard that one-eyed jerk say it. Anyway, once you enter the D-realm, watch out for
Aquí hay
the demon
cosas
fog.
raras. La niebla enredada.
It makes your head all spinny. You ran into a bit of it earlier.
Ah, se refiere a la niebla de la primera vez. Vale.
Are you not coming with us?
I just slow you down. But don't you worry. I'll catch up as soon as I'm ready.
Vale. Bueno. Venga, nos vamos. ¿Cómo te has bugueado ahí? Vamos al próximo reino. ¿Te podrá volar en espada después de esto?
That's cloud shuttle wreckage, scattered among the cliffs.
So, not as perfect as Muyu made it out to be. The next level is probably gonna be a mess.
Vaya.
By the way, still no sign of that cat at the Netherland. But since he was at the Sanctum with us, he must have been pulled into this Mirage realm too.
If he has not blown his cover, he should be with Muyu.
Ojo. Pop de Jin.
Guess I'll just leave it here.
¿Nos dejan jugar con Jin? Sí, y tiene combate ya. Qué guapo, me gusta su diseño. A ver, una fotito. Jin Gran. A ver qué tal el combate. ¿Este ya es el combate 100% o...? A ver. No te lo puedo creer, tío. ¡No! ¡No! Ah. A ver, no está mal, ¿no? Pero, uff. Vale. Goti las animaciones, la verdad. Va, tío, qué mal que no sea de bastón, la verdad. De bastón no lanza. Una pena. No está mal, me gusta. Vaya. Cambia. Qué guapo. Fotito. Qué guapo el cambio, tío. Bueno, intuyo que también cambiará los ataques, a ver. Ah, amigo, ahora sí saca el bastón. Vale, esto es top, ¿eh? A ver. Vale, sí, me gusta. Vamos a tirar por él. Seguramente no lo tengamos, pero bueno. Por lo menos voy a tirar. Lo voy a intentar. Qué guapo. Le pusieron mucho empeño, ¿no? Yo creo que este va a tener una relación como el que tiene Galbrena con Quimera, tío.
Broken Souls crossover.
Vale. Me gusta. Y ahora el cargado.
Where you running?
Sí, vamos, hay que tirar por este tío, honestamente. Posiblemente no lo juegue nunca. Como al Kuyan, que es sacado por sacarlo, ¿eh? Vale, y ahí entras en el modo este, pues perfecto. Hombre, pues no está mal el combate, la verdad. Me gusta.
That's about all I can do for now. Time to go play nice with the crazy man.
Are you sure they will find that little breadcrumb you left?
Sure. Nah. But you don't win bets by not playing. And so far, I'm on a roll.
A ver, necesito combate, tío. Quiero ver la ulti.
Yin and yang converge, nether chi surge. Spirits, stay hidden.
Vale. Ahí está Mewtwo. ¿En serio me van a dar combate, tío? Puede que ahora sí, ¿no? Que Mewtwo se dé cuenta de que somos un topo o algo así.
You've been gone for quite a while.
Not every day I get to hitch a ride on a fancy airship like this.
Me parece mucho
Have to
al
do a
Robert
little
este personaje.
sightseeing.
I'm interested to know what the reverberations of the dead mean to a nethermancer like yourself.
Still hung up on that. They're just lingering obsessions.
To me, they are the raw materials of transcendence. Resources to be shaped as I see fit.
Where am I?
You are on a Xuanfang Hold Cloud shuttle. Get acquainted with your new body. Go on. Before, I proved that reverberations could influence an autopuppet's behavioral logic. Now I've gone a step further. Reverberations can drive a shell entirely on their own, granting it new life.
Waking the dead from their nap. You sure they won't have a bone to pick with you?
Vale, técnicamente este tío utiliza las armas de los caídos para meterla dentro de estos robots.
Scrubbed away the redundant emotions and petty desires.
En resumen, el Lich King.
Trifles no longer trouble them, so they have no reason to care about things like that.
Not quite alive and not quite dead. That's really what you wanted?
Progress takes time. For now, they are just the intermediate products of my experiment. Which is why I need a small favor. Dispose of that sample for me.
I agreed to help you out. Granhelm's orders. I didn't agree to being your trash man. How dull.
Impressive. A necessary cost, nothing more. One must discard the defects to make room for perfection.
I guess you know that Rover and the Paragon have entered this Mirage realm. Doesn't that concern you?
That fox actually did us a favor.
Well, you better pray when they find you. I'm not sticking around to fight them.
Guardians always suffer from the same delusion. They think that if they strike down the mastermind, the problem vanishes. But the end was decided long ago. Until the time is right, I shall let them play their little game.
Vale.
Boy, why have we saved the reverberation from that broken puppet? Keeping it as a souvenir?
Just let it go. Same as always.
No, no hubo combate.
This must be the reeling fog JD warned us about. We shouldn't stay in it for long.
Do you hear that? The auto... It's nearby speaking.
These mechanisms have been corrupted by the fog, but our flying swords can still dismantle them.
Impresionamos.
The cut on this auto puppet is clean. It has not been down for long.
The frequency left on it feels like the Cat of the Netherlamp's resonance ability.
Historia de un nigromantes.
Village ahead. No entry. I protect village.
It is as if they live here as people do.
Vale.
Thank you. Breaking conceal. Here. Our village. Right? Chief.
Bueno, creo que lo dominó.
We have no home. We gather here.
It carries reverberations, just like the auto puppets Muyu controlled during the siege of Xuanfeng Hold.
Vale, así es como realmente se ven.
Seems I can speak normally now. Much has faded from my mind, but I remember being human. I lived in Xiangling village long ago.
Do you remember what happened back then?
We fled back to the village during the chaos. Not long after, we were trapped by these strange mechanisms. Many villagers were left out there. If you leave, could you help them?
Sí.
Thank you. I just remembered. a young lass I did not recognize left the sword here. She said to give it to the outsiders who would come.
Una joven desconocida nos dejó una espada.
Did
Qué
she have
joven.
any distinguishing features?
Forgive me, I can no longer recall her face. Let me fetch the blade for you.
A ver qué espada es.
Muyu implants the reverberations of the deceased and binds them to these shells, forces them to live like this.
Another one of his sick experiments. What he did in the Jin realm. This goes much further.
We should examine that sword. It is likely the one we have seen before.
You don't look well.
I'm fine. It will not hinder our mission.
Venga, pues nos vamos. A ver qué espada es. Nuevo logro. Dominio del inframundo. Con ciertos títeres, esto manifestará la forma que tenían en vida, lo que permite hablar con ellos con normalidad.
The fog thickens. The anomalies here are worsening.
Vale, ahí se puede interactuar.
They all have a flame-like frequency, same as before.
Aldeano.
I'll use the pendant to reveal their true forms.
The one inside it is my wife. While we were fleeing, she protected me. She can't seem to move anymore. But if I stay here beside her, maybe one day she'll stand up again.
F. Inspeccionar. Registro de comunicaciones dañado. Vale. Voz femenina serena.
Its frequency resembled my own sword intent.
Vale. Dios.
So transcendent, I have come to bid you farewell.
Mm.
It was Ling Feng who finally convinced me to do this.
Where are you going?
I am staying in Shuangfeng Hold. The construction is nearing completion. I just wanted you to know. I love this land. I love the people here. I want to use my mechanisms to give everyone the strength to protect themselves. That way, I will not have to keep sending Xuanling birds to beg for your help. I have a question. If you spend your life chasing a goal so difficult that it has already cost you dearly, is it still worth it?
I cannot answer that for you.
That's all right. I have plenty of time ahead of me to think about it. Farewell, Qingxiao.
What you saw just now was the day Royuan came to say goodbye.
Where did she go after that?
The Fortress and Gorges War broke out soon after. She was in the squad tasked with the fortress's self-destruction. Later, I returned to the ruins to search for her. I found nothing. Onward.
Vale.
We should be able to break this seal together. Well done.
Venga, nos vamos.
Auto puppets are attacking those villagers. We should help them. One with the sounds.
Break.
Flashing shadows. No.
Thank you. Some friends, they are trapped on the shuttle ahead.
Vale.
Something went wrong with the shuttle's mechanisms. You are from the world outside, aren't you? How is Yuan Fortress now?
What do you mean?
I remember defending that fortress. So many of us. We did our best.
Sí perdimos, pero al final ganamos.
Endless. Tell me, did we lose?
Sí,
You did
desafortunadamente.
not. It was your sacrifice that ensured 2 centuries of peace for Xuanfang.
That's good. Somehow, my chest does not feel quite so empty.
Venga, nos vamos. A ver qué tenemos aquí. Una niña.
Why did you save me? I can move now, but I don't know where I should go.
Bueno, lo de Quinchao se buguea en todos sitios. Salta. Mira, si saltas igual, ¿no? Haces esto. Ah, bueno. Ya vendrá, ¿no? Sí, hace tipi. Venga, nos vamos.
There are no reverberations bound to the auto puppets that attack the villagers.
Muyu must have been controlling them directly, just as he did back in the Jun realm.
Cuidado que chocamos, chocamos. Uy, casi, ¿no? Eso fue un abordaje muy abrupto. Buenas, caballero, ¿se encuentra usted bien? Ah, bueno. Mucho texto. Conciencia incompleta, memoria fragmentada, temporal, hipótesis adicional, frecuencia. Estado eliminada. Muestra conciencia relativamente intacta, conserva pero no. Hipótesis, fuerza, voluntad, demasiado débil. Vale, simplemente es un loco.
Leave it to me.
Careful.
The wicked will face judgment. The show begins. The wicked will face judgment. Tempest of slashes. The wicked will face judgment. Annihilation. The wicked will face judgment.
Vale.
Those unique frequencies again. I should use the pendant.
Por allí. Buenas. Impresionar. Una foto. Una novela titulada Relato de buscador del espejismo. Vale. Ah, esto fue lo que nos dejó el Ingran. Adentro de las profundidades y más allá del espejismo. Vale, ya no hay más. Ah, sí, hay más. Vale. Una moneda tank. Aquí. Nota garabateada. 1. Hay anotaciones ordenadas, pero la imagen que parece haber sido dañada por el tiempo. Shifu menciona una vez a cierto nigromante en el espejismo segundo lo del santuario muy libre y misteriosamente apareció otra vez en la entrada. Jeje, seguro que ese nigromante era él. Así que puede que ese espejismo estuviera aquí. El santuario muy libre todo este tiempo no fue algo como yo creado por el mismo. Por lo menos seguimos dentro del santuario. Vale. Así que todo esto no es algo que yo haya creado. Además del suelo, este reino pedimos se divide entre el cabo del reino del Ren, el terrenal, el reino del Yi, lo que sobre ello supongo que debería llamarse el reino del Tian. Cada vez su propia memoria, la villa, justo flota única, capas, puede ser comprobarlo. Confirmado. Vale, confirmado. Muyo no tiene el control total sobre estos navíos, perfecto. Así que busca forma. Claro que de algún modo poder tener los tiros de ataque. Más bien es como si el propio sistema de defensa en un navío. Básicamente ha manipulado los mecanismos con esta niebla. Mantente alerta, Inquisidor. Vale, segunda nota. Ahora, hablemos de Moyo. Dice, a simple vista parece... Simplemente parece loco, planearle, pero en el efecto muy reservado, sabe cómo gusta pero rostro y localmente porque casi logró engañar a todo el mundo. La fortaleza son famosos a la revolución a la guerra, no para manipular los títeres y hizo la revolución cuando la fortaleza destrozó todo eso para probar y colocarse en un santuario semejante plan con cada pieza puesta en su lugar. Bueno, de conocer, bueno, y él, supongo la verdad. Vale. La prueba que si tú llegues al primero no permite que engañe con su palabrería, menos mal que Carmen con gente. Podría serte útil, vale. No sé si llegarás a leer esto, quizás al final soy yo que se enfrenta a este mismo, supongo que nunca directamente vi ese problema, igual que tú, voy a cuidar pero como tiene todo este título consigo, necesitaré algunos no confío. Tigre, Inquisidor. Encuentra este mensaje, es que no estamos lejos. Vale.
This is
Perfecto.
a note left by the cat of the Netherlamp. He's been through here. He made sure to leave this intelligence for us.
Venga, continuamos. Vale, todo esto no es obra de mí, eso es importante. Ya me extrañaba a mí que tuviese tanto poder para crear todo esto. Ah. A ver.
The auto puppets up ahead look
Buenas
like
tardes,
they're
con permiso.
repairing those heavy artillery pieces.
Hablar, a ver qué nos cuenta.
I must restore the Shan bombards before the next wave of rogue auto puppets arrives.
Señores
A
Shan.
cloud shuttle's most advanced defense system. It can track and fire on multiple hostile targets at once. Think of it as a very powerful automated cannon. Almost there.
Vale. Se viene el combate. Fighting.
Tempest of slashes. Annihilation! Ha!
The wicked will face judgment! Strike from the shadows. So, Qing Shao, between that cannon and your flying swords...
Within 100 paces, the sword is faster.
A menos de 100 pasos, la espada más rápida. Vale.
Cleansing radiance!
Annihilation.
Celestial might, dispel all shadows!
Go on ahead. I'll stay to maintain
Eso
the
que ha
strong
dicho,
bombards.
lo que ha dicho el Robert, le ha preguntado a King Xiao lo de la espada y los cañones, me recuerda mucho a una peli, creo que era de Ip Man, donde era una peli de Ip Man, pero no estaba protagonizada por Ip Man. El protagonista era el otro, que no recuerdo cómo se llamaba, era Tion Tinchi o algo así. Y un tío le pregunta, ¿qué es más rápido? O sea, en este momento que está hablando, ¿tus puños o mi arma? Y el tío se acerca un poco lentamente para responder disimuladamente porque estaba muy lejos. Y le dice que a 7 pasos o menos sus puños son más rápidos, ¿no? Y sí, sus puños fueron más rápidos.
I will not let any rogue auto puppet get past this point.
Referencias. Referencias top tier. Bueno, ese bajón de FPS. FPS. Nota experimental dañada. Y yo esto lo va a leer vuestra madre. A ver. Simplemente utilizo un fast reading y ya está. Coherencia esto es lo mismo de antes, lo de coherencia incompleta y bla bla bla. Pues esto ni lo voy ni a leer, tío.
Okay. Let us board that looming shuttle.
A ver, ahí vamos.
Welcome aboard this cloud shuttle, modeled after the Ministry of War headquarters. Though, as you can see, it no longer requires the service of human soldiers.
Muyu, you've bound the reverberations of the dead to these machines. But you still send auto-puppets to hunt them down. Why?
Because they are failed experiments. Failing minds, faded memories, with nary a shred of self left to act on their own. It is time for a fresh batch of samples.
You defile the souls of the innocent, treating them as disposables for your experiment.
I prefer to call it resource optimization. They were nothing but reverberations haunting the ruins of Yuan Fortress. Left alone, they would have inevitably devolved into tacit discords. But now, they serve a great experiment. If reverberations can be perfectly fused into mechanical shells, the line between life and death vanishes. Immortality becomes possible. If the shell wears out, we replace it. As long as consciousness remains, life is not extinguished. Death becomes obsolete, and the dead may rise once more.
Es ese también, el verdadero propósito.
Please. The Flower Veil puppet sees nothing beyond Mengzhou's gilded little playground. Do not compare me to that narrow-minded woman. How about we discuss a topic you find more pressing? Say, the Ministry of War in the real world. Take a guess. As the censure courts continue to release tacit discords, how long do you think those wardens can hold the line? They might survive the wave from one court, but 2, 3, even if they hold, what will it cost?
You underestimate the people of Xuanfeng. Just as you never understood what they fight for.
You cling to the fragility of emotion and human will. Blind to the truth that only in superior technology will you master your fate. They will break soon enough. All I am doing is accelerating the inevitable shutdown of the Central Quartz.
Xuanfeng Hold and its people will survive.
No matter how great you are, Paragon Qingshao, you cannot protect those beyond your reach.
¿Te viene combate? Ah, no. Cinemática. ¡No! Uy, uy, uy. Gracias a la bendición de King Xiao.
As the heart wills, so the sword moves.
This is...
Victory will be ours!
Me hubiese gustado ese plano, pero hubo algo raro ahí, creo que se bugueó.
You. What have you done? This can't be. Your frequency is all but drained. This whole time, that unique frequency the shuttles detected affecting the real world. That was you? How many are you propping up? The garrison? The entire city?
Con toda la ciudad lo está haciendo, creo.
Or could it be the land of Xuanfang itself? You are even more foolish than I thought, Sword Transcendent. Do you really think you can shield them forever? You of all people should know how fragile human lives are compared to a Resonator's. Xuanfang Hold will fall, and those people will fall with it. You cannot change what is coming. Everything you are doing is just piling more weight on your own.
¿Qué pasa?
Muyu's illusion being here means we're closing in on his real location. You look pale. Leave the rest of the fighting to me.
You need not worry about me. Keep your focus on the enemies.
Vale. Buenas, caballeros. ¿Podemos tener una conversación civilizada y salir de esto sin tener que... Bueno.
Cleansing radiance. One with the sounds. Celestial might, dispel all shadows. Leave it to me.
Ahí vienen más.
Hostile presence detected. Incinerate.
One with the sounds. Bolts and gusts! Crushing shot!
Total breakdown.
Vale, GG. Se muere King Xiao. F en el chat.
What do you need me to do?
I'm fine.
Not good enough, Qingxiao. I'm your partner. And if I'm going to keep you safe, I need to know what's happening to you.
Ever since the siege of Xuanfeng Hold, I've spread my sword intent among the people. I've been using most of my resonance energy to sustain the link.
Y ahora se está muriendo. Como resultado.
With the battle intensifying, I've had to
Overclocking.
overclock to maintain the link. Once the pressure eases, I will recover.
Bueno, resumiendo, se le está acabando el chakra. Le queda muy poco ya.
Easy.
Peligrosamente
Remember what
poco.
you said last night. See your choice through. This is me doing just that. I will not allow another tragedy to befall the land of Xuanfang. To protect everyone, this is the only certain path.
You can't expect to carry the world on your own shoulders.
If it had been you, the sword intent I gave out was only seeds. What made them grow was each person's will. It is because they have the heart to protect that the heart sword answers.
Busquemos un lugar para descansar. A partir de ahora yo me encargo. Ya se muere, literal. O sea, como sigas repartiendo chakra,
Somewhere
huevo.
the fog can't reach.
You should go after Muyu.
Partners should watch each other's backs. You
Vale.
also taught me sword flight. And you've not stopped teaching me since.
Ojo, fotito memorable. A ver. Antes de que muera. Fotito. La recordaremos. Te recordaremos. ¿Hay un botón para ocultar la interfaz? Creo que no. Bueno.
We need to lose that shuttle.
Yes.
Bueno, los 3 FPS, tío. ¿No era más fácil cargarla y correr con ella hacia adentro?
Put me down. You will move faster without me.
A ver, no sé, no es como que el rover no pueda cargarla, ¿sabes? Está bien.
Leave it to me.
Pero si llega un momento de fighting, pues simplemente la dejas caer y ya está, tío.
You need rest.
Do not worry. I know my limits.
Bueno.
Hostile presence detected.
Thunder rumbles!
A ver.
You
Inshao.
holding up? Let's get you inside that cabin above there.
A ver, esto es cinemático.
I've burdened you.
Promise me, Qingxiao. No more carrying everything alone.
I promise.
Pero sería igual de cinemático cargarla y ya está. Mira cómo se nos muere, tío.
I will be fine. I just need a moment with my Guqin.
¿Con eso bastará? No. Nos está mintiendo.
I have always had a fiery temperament. Each pluck of the string helps to restore my balance and calm my mind.
You? Fiery?
Before I took to the mountain, I had only my sword. I fought the tacit discords as if my life did not matter. My master saw the unrest in my heart and taught me the Guqin to calm my spirit. Please, watch over me for a moment. I will recover soon. Then we may move forward.
Your playing sounds unsettled.
Promise me one thing. If, in the moments to come, I turn my sword on you,
Y al alzarse mi espada contra ti, no vaciles. ¿Cómo? F.
Save me, Sword Transcendent.
Tacit discords. They just keep coming. Everyone is dead. Even the swirling bears. Sword Transcendent. Where were you? Did you abandon us?
So transcendent.
Wuthering.
Hello?
Qingxiao, you don't have to be so tense all the time. I know you are not the ice-cold statue you pretend to be. Inside, you are just like the rest of us. You feel joy, anger, resentment, and regret.
You died. You died 2 centuries ago. when Yuan Fortress was destroyed.
Dead? And no one sewed my mouth shut?
I should thank you for looking after my descendants. After all these centuries, it seems you still cannot let go of that war.
You were just a manifestation of my fractured mind. The inner demon I must destroy. Once again, you stake mortal lives on your sword. All for a rescue that means nothing. Come now. This long duel between us shall meet its end today.
The cabin has been affected by the fog.
Vale.
Jingsha.
Me encantan estos planos, tío. ¿Ese es Hiyuki?
Those villagers, what were they to you?
¿Quién cojones es
They
esa,
gave
tío?
me a bowl of food.
So you risked your life to protect the mortals from a whole tide of tacit discords.
I was frail anyway. Not long for this world. Better to take those monsters with me.
With a broken blade? Jingwei is my name. Would you like to
no,
become my
vale.
disciple and walk the path of cultivation with me?
Jingwei se llama esto. Jingwei no era el nombre de un personaje de estos muy famoso, Wuxia o algo así. Que tocaba una flauta. O era Wei Jin, no recuerdo.
Your resonance ability has always been unstable. For longevity, you must anchor your heart in absolute stillness.
Seeing people get hurt just makes me sad. And when those monsters attack, it makes me so angry my blood boils.
Then close your eyes, cover your ears, distance yourself from the world, quiet your mind, and your desires will fade. Remember, do not let the world stir your heart. Forsake earthly attachments.
Vale.
You left the mountain to hunt evil again.
I went only to purge the tacit discords. I formed no bonds. My heart did not waver.
Saving mortals from the lament is like trying to push back the tide. The tide always returns.
If I sit back and do nothing, how is this long life of mine any different from the cold existence of a stone? Even you, Master, you saved me once.
Then tell me, what is your way?
I have yet to find my answer.
Uy, qué guapo esto.
It looks like I'm in Ching Xiao's inner world. I need to find her quickly.
Vale, estamos en su mundo interior.
One need not rush. A few hours here are but a fleeting moment in the world outside.
Are
Vale.
you Ching Xiao's master?
Es una resonadora.
I am but a lingering frequency. Besides, my Qing already knew how to fight when she came to me. I merely taught her the methods of cultivation.
These bodies. What happened here?
We who walk the path of cultivation must shed all worldly desires, cut down our inner demons.
Vale.
What you see are the remnants of her past duels with herself. This duel is the final reckoning. Fellow cultivator, since you have found your way here, it means she has chosen you to be her sword.
Her sword?
Should she succumb to her demon, strike her down.
Vale. No creo que haya que llegar a ese punto. Espero. No, me quitaron la cámara, tío. Quería ese plano para tomar una foto. F. Vale, ahí le pasa algo. Aquí llora. Y aquí también llora.
Why do you involve yourself in Xuanfang's affairs? You don't belong here, or have you forgotten?
Ching Xiao? Wake up.
Because
Ojo, se viene story time.
after bidding Master farewell,
Un get ready with
I
me.
wandered the world, eventually settling in Xuanfang. I planned to cultivate in solitude.
Please, Sir Transcendent. Tacit discords are coming. Can you help us?
Did you lead this child here? Just this once. After that, more came to offer their thanks.
Our gratitude for the rescue.
Good day, Sir Transcendent.
Whenever I sought to leave, Xuanling birds would bring another plea. Years flowed like water. I had strayed so far from the path of cultivation.
Just like that. Yes, perfect.
Sword Transcendent!
Over here, Sword Transcendent. Told you the waking moon would be good fun, Ching Xiao. Here.
Bueno, ahora vienen los flashbacks malos.
After the Thnodian descended.
Ojo, orba traje mencionado de nuevo.
200 years since the Fortress and Gorges War, and
Vale.
you still have not found peace. That day, The Schwanling bird told you the gorges of spirits in
Demonio
your
interior.
fortress were burning. Where
Sigue al
did you go?
demonio.
I went to the gorges of spirits. Ah, yes. So confident. So sure your blade could cut down the lament's source. Save everyone. And then...
Sword transcendent.
I am here, this man. He once sent a Schwanling bird to beg for my help. I will. Liar. You know he's beyond saving. Just like all...
Vale. ¿Manas?
I remember this man from the Waking Moon Festival. He was haggling over a lantern for his 2-year-old child. He even taught the child to cheer your name. Sword Transcendent! Sword Transcendent!
Vale. Esta es de Juan Lon, ¿no? Este es un ranger de medianoche. Parece.
A Schwanling brought me her wish. She prayed for her missing family to come home. You followed that stupid bird's lead and searched half the mountain. Lingfang.
Vale, Linfan.
Royuin's childhood friend.
Amiga de
One of the
infancia de
first you saved in Xuanfang. A musician who marched off to war and threw her life away.
You've come, Sword Transcendent. Royun, she's still in the fortress, waiting for you.
I understand. I will find her.
Then I can rest my eye now.
Another hollow comfort. You searched every crater left by the fortress's collapse. You never found anyone alive.
Vale, murieron todos. F.
The years pass. Your cultivation advances. But the memory of this failure only becomes clearer and clearer. Everything you once saved in Xuanfang was ground to dust by the lament. So, let us begin. Beware of the evils.
Valle de Almas.
You're back at the Gorges of Spirits. The battlefield that haunts you. Your fear. Your regret. I will destroy the source of this tacit discord outbreak. Show me, Sword Transcendent. Prove your resolve with your sword. Answer their pleas. This time, will the tragedy of the Fortress and Gorges War be redeemed? Remarkable. These monsters cannot withstand your onslaught. You are faster than you ever were back then. A pity you cannot reach Yuan Fortress in time. The defense there is crumbling. One soldier after another. Hey.
A ver, ¿qué dice este?
We lost the Central Plains.
Save your breath, soldier. The bleeding has stopped for now.
Thank you. Please.
El Trenodiano está justo delante. ¿Cómo? ¿En serio está Orba atrás aquí?
Leave the rest to me. How confusing. They're long dead. So why the tender words? They're only your memories.
Bueno, los FPS. Examinar el arma. A ver. ¿Y esa interacción de dónde estaba? Ah, aquí. Inspeccionar el arma. Varias millas, es evidente que ha pasado por un combate feroz. Vale. ¿Inspeccionar qué? Suministros. No sé por qué hay que hacer todo esto, la verdad. De monte firmamento creo que decía. Examinar al soldado. A ver. Vale, pues simplemente intuyo que sean como datos extras. Leer nota. Bueno, hay una nota aquí, tío. Vale.
Beware of the evils. Ride on the blade. One with the sword. Split into lights. Evil purge.
Me piro.
The crownless.
Ah, es el
The
crownless.
Thenodian's blade of ruin.
Ojo.
It now stands at the zenith of its strength. And you?
Senti de la llama
You have
bélica.
already given away most of your sword intent to shield those mortals.
Intuyo que cambie de
Cleave the
fase el
fog.
destronado aquí, ¿no? Ahí está, cambio de fase.
Predictable. Adapt and overcome. Glimmer. Heed my words. All my will. In one strike.
Vale, se gilea.
Yes. As long as the Thenodian's power flows, it will continue to rise from the dead.
Vale.
Overthrax is watching now.
Mientras el
Dominion
Thenodiano
is
esté aquí,
absolute.
no se puede derrotar al
Undefeated
Crownless.
since the dawn of its birth. Your sword can split mountains and rivers.
Vale, nunca ha sido derrotado el
Cannot
Orbatrax,
shake
Me
war
gusta
from
esto, tío.
its throne, nor the countless engines of war born from civilization's shadow. My fault. It will all be over soon. How do you endure this agony? Draining your resonance energy like having your nerves flayed from your body. Even at your limit, you refuse to cut the link. Why not stop this pointless waste? Cords. Cleanse the filth. Swords. Purge the realm. This time, it seems you've finally repelled the Thenodian's puppeted blade.
Casi
And cut
muero.
down the source of the outbreak. Pick up the pace. Yuan Fortress still stands. You might actually make it in time. Truly impressive. Your resonance energy is nearly exhausted. How much longer can you force this?
Ojo, se muere.
You killed the Crownless and flew back to Xuanfeng without a moment's rest. And still, too late. Mortal lives are but motes of dust. You know this. Even if this war had never come, another would. Or the lament would burn it all to ash. Since this ending is already destined, why did you bother? Why destroy your inner peace for a lost cause? Qingxiao, this is your inner world. You can try again. But you know, every single time, I realize my own weakness. From Yuan Fortress to the Gorges of Spirits, the land of Xuanfang. No matter how hard I try, my sword cannot save everyone. But this is the path I chose. I must go. There are people waiting for me.
Vale.
No, that shouldn't be your reaction. You should be drowning in agony. You should be trapped in a loop of futile attempts until you break. Until you can endure no more and fight me, like every time before.
Qingxiao?
Hey! Ha!
F en el chatting.
Block! Do not run. You want my power? Have you lost your mind? I am the Sancho poison in your body. The emotions and desires you cut away for the sake of cultivation. Every dark thought, every shadow your sword ever cast, they are me. Other cultivators would have slain me long ago, yet you seek my help. Our heart swords were always meant to be one. You kept me for 2 centuries, fed me your feelings, all so you could use me when the day came. Huh. You are Qingxiao too, after all. Cultivation is, above all, being true. If I killed you, how could I claim an honest heart? You will regret this. I will eat away at you until nothing is left. No mind, no heart. In the end, your own hand will tear down everything you tried to protect. Even if that day comes, I have someone by my side who can stop me. I am willing to entrust myself to him. Qingxiao, the things you treasure are not the things I treasure. You care for the world, but I only care about your way. Yes, I know. From this day forth, you will never be able to sever the full tide of mortal feeling, or break free from the karma of this world. You will be bound to me forever, never to see through the world's illusions, never to transcend, never to attain the way. I was never a transcendent. I need not bother with any great way. Besides, I have already found my answer. How very stubborn I am.
Vale, pues acaba de sacrificar unos 2000 años de no sé qué, bueno, de cultivación.
Rover, I am back.
Qué alegría.
I used my inner demon's strength to replenish my depleted resonance energy. Forgive me. I forced you to bear the risk of my losing control.
It's all right. If that inner demon had really taken control, I still would have found a way to wake you up.
Now, I feel a flood of stray thoughts swirling within me. But I need not and will not suppress them.
Is that for the better or the worse?
Neither. They are simply my thoughts.
At any rate, you're still the Qing Shao I know.
I am nothing but a prideful mortal, always believing there was nothing my sword could not protect. Sometimes I even forgot. I started cultivating just to stay alive. Back then, I was only a wanderer whose hometown had been taken by the lament. This thread is all my family left behind. It is the only link between the sword transcendent and Qing, the wandering village girl. I wear it to remember where I came from. No matter how many years pass, I cannot turn a blind eye to the suffering of others.
Vaya. Gracias por dejarme ciego, tío.
Strength has its limits, but I only ask for a clean heart. Even if my sword cannot promise a perfect end, I will not stay my hand.
Even if it's not enough? There will always be another to carry your burden, and another after that. You aren't walking this road alone.
You truly are different from who you were 2 centuries ago. At the end of the Fortress and Gorges War, when I was about to fall, I heard Along's roar echoing across the battlefield. I looked up and saw
Bueno, este plano.
Golden-Eyed One and Jue.
Buah, este plano es hermoso.
You struck the source of the disaster. You rewrote the fate of that.
¿Qué dijo de nosotros? Tú realmente eres diferente de quien eras hace 2 siglos. Ojo, nos conoce de hace 2 siglos. Estaba a punto de caer. Escuché el rugido de un long resonando por el campo de batalla. Alcé la vista y vi al de los ojos dorados y a Yue. Dirigiste tus golpes hacia el origen del desastre. Vale, cambiando el destino de la guerra. O sea que estuvimos aquí. Ojo. En esta batalla. ¿Vale?
I looked for you after the battle, but you were gone. I wanted to know if someone like you ever had to face such impossible choices.
I still don't know my past. And nothing I've been through since I woke up has been simple or easy. But even though we didn't always know how things would turn out, we still followed our hearts anyway. And we gave it everything we had.
Yes, we did. I must confess, I lied to you.
Bueno, y nos miente, tío. Nos mintió,
The
todas
Ministry
mienten.
of Foreign Affairs' reach is not that wide. I actually traced your footsteps by asking many people. Come, my disciple. Time to settle things in the world outside.
Obviamente tenía que llevarme ese plano. No puedo ir de aquí.
I want to be honest with myself. Since I taught you sword flight, I do consider you my disciple. You need not answer, but I shall call you such, even if only for this short while.
El plano. Este plano me encanta, tío. A ver. No me quiero mover, no vaya a ser que se quite, así que voy a tomar la foto aquí. Bueno, no sé qué acabo de hacer. Ahí está. A ver, aquí. Ah. No vaya a ser que pierda el plano si me muevo. A ver, antes de cerrar. Otro aquí. A ver, ahora me muevo. Si te mueves no se quita, ¿eh? Ojo. A ver. Me pongo por acá. ¿Qué pasa si quito los gestos? Bueno, así se ve lamentable, tío. Mejor dejarlos activos, la verdad. Voy un poco más atrás, con permiso. A ver. Un poco más atrás. Desde aquí. De aquí. Vale, ahí perfecto. Ahí está. Bueno, tendré yo ya 20 gigas de fotos del WhatsApp. Buenas, con permiso.
Before we depart, is there anything you wish to ask? Time flows much faster here than out there. We still have a moment.
Tengo
I
preguntas
see.
que hacerte.
Ask away.
Bueno, eso está de más.
Do not worry. My mind has settled. My resonance ability is stabilizing. Yes. Before we depart, is there anything you wish to...
A ver qué más se le puede preguntar, tío.
Ask away. I have been sensing the battle through my sword intent. The line is holding.
Protegerán la
But that is
fortaleza.
all we can
Vale.
burden them with. Before we depart, is there anything...
Vámonos en marcha. Venga, vámonos de aquí. A ver, lo del mundo
Looks like we don't
interior.
need to do anything.
Pues estaba de más preguntárselo además porque ya sabemos ya que ese sí
Pendant
es
is
un mundo
reacting.
interior. Entonces,
It's
pues bueno.
guiding us forward.
While we were in the cabin, others were keeping watch outside.
Ojo, mira quién está aquí. Jin Gran.
Rover, Paragon Qingxiao. Took you long enough. Any later and I wouldn't have held out. That pendant and those notes I left. They did the trick, I suppose.
Efectivamente. Informante, nos vamos a encontrar.
Ugh, sounds a bit dull. I'd much rather you call me the Nethermancer who went 3 years undercover in Jin Atelier's snake pit without a single bite. Qingran. You didn't pull any punches back at the Sanctum, by the way. Haha, heard stories about your style. Had to see for myself if the rumors were true.
Your cover must be blown now, right?
I hit him first. While he was running his mouth at you, I gave him a little love tap in the back. Shame he slipped away behind a wall of auto puppets.
I see. That's why Muyu's phantom vanished so suddenly.
Right. Let's skip the chit-chat. We're all hunting the same soulless fart, so why not team up?
Me
You've
parece
helped
bien.
a great deal, and I've no reason to refuse. I need your intel. But you, what do you need from me?
Excelente pregunta.
You get right to it, huh? Love it. I want to stick with you because it's better odds for making sure Muyu doesn't get away again. I don't have any of your noble motives. Just an old score to settle with that bastard.
Venganza.
That's your only condition.
Yeah, well, if we trip over any Sanctum relics or Sheen's secret stash of treasure, maybe toss one my way? Kidding. Let me be clear. No Nethermancer stands by while someone toys with the dead's reverberations.
Then, pleasure working with you.
Likewise.
Where's Muyu's true body hiding?
He took the shuttle up to the top level. The Tian Realm. That's his playground. According to Lucky, there's a sea of reverberations up there. Almost like all of Xuanfang's reverberations got sucked into one place.
To hell with you! I told you that's not my name, you forgetful brat!
Bueno.
Always so lively. Oh, that's just a foul-mouthed lynx spirit I caught. Pay it no mind.
What's Muyu's true intention?
In a coded letter to Dredgen Atelier, he claimed he'd get his hands on Sentinel technology, the mechanistic mojo Sheen used to build the hold. But think about it. If all he wanted was to steal something in the Sanctum, isn't all this chaos a bit unnecessary?
He's been running experiments on the mechanisms. It's like he's trying to figure out how they work before he does something. Either way, we need to find him quickly.
This is the last shuttle, but I see no lightway to the sky and barrier.
Let's check near that sword light.
Venga, pues vamos. Ojo, Piedra de Jingram, más información. A ver, ¿qué nos
Looks
cuenta?
like you still have questions. Go on. I got nothing to hide. After our little run-in at the Sanctum, I used a spirit portal to enter this Mirage realm. Same portal I opened for you back then. As soon as I got there, I walked right into Muyu collecting data. Lucky or not, you two showed up. With a parade of those things. Gotta say, looks like you still have questions. Go on. I got nothing. The snake needed a hand from within Dredgen Atelier to get supplies moving to lay the ground, but he was paranoid. Notes at drop points, never a face. Didn't get a meet and greet till all hell broke loose with the auto. He kept me at arm's length. Used me like a doorman. If you two hadn't have scared him, he never would have let me come this far. Looks like you still have questions. Go on.
Vale.
Huh. It's been quiet for a while. That's not a good sign.
Dios. Bueno, implementando ceguera en los jugadores. Muchísimas
Cannot
gracias.
let the escaped Tacit discords into Mongzhou. We are running out of options. Anyone willing to follow me into the fortress mainframe? Step forward.
I'm with you!
The rest of you, Quan Chuan is in command now. Stick to the plan, cover the evacuation, and withdraw immediately.
I'm going with you. I know a shortcut to the mainframe.
Savante girl, this is not your fight. Get to safety.
Commander, this is my home. I'm from Huanglong, but I'm a daughter of Xuanfeng too. Just like everyone else here, I want to make sure more people can live to see the sun rise.
Vale.
These are memories and emotions from the past, from before Yuan Fortress self-destructed.
My Shifu told me about this. The ones who stayed behind. They were all great heroes.
I have never forgotten them. Stay alert. Something is coming.
Orbe de dominio. Bueno.
You must be getting desperate.
Ilusión del porvenir. Vale.
Focus on the defense of our own shuttle first.
Prepare for battle.
With you two around, I almost feel safe.
¿Por qué no me dieron a mí Robert para hacer esto, tío? Ese es Bulín, tío. Creo que es Bulín, ¿eh? La voz, no sé.
JD?
Hold on. Who's that?
Let's blast those bots to pieces!
Vale. Amigo. O sea, creo que al final la JD esta es bullying y se está haciendo pasar por JD. Tu voz es muy bullying.
We cannot let a single one slip through.
Let's split up and cover both sides.
Fine by me. Side is mine.
One with the sounds. Decisive moment! Leave it to me. Flashing shadows!
These auto puppets are a lot tougher than the last batch.
Don't let them stall us. We need to end this quickly.
Oh.
Got it. Jingran, can you keep up?
Ojo.
That far? Don't sell a Nethermancer short.
Viene combate con Jingran. La ulti, a ver.
Doesn't matter how many minions.
Qué guapa la ulti. Me gusta. Destruye, vale.
Warning. Subvessel power insufficient. Crash imminent.
That's one down. Time to take down the next. Still hate the feeling of this portal. Makes my head spin every single time.
Warning. Subvessel core region under attack. Requesting emergency reinforcements.
That voice is really starting to get on my nerves.
Destroy that orb, then we're done here.
Easy peasy. Whew. Our side's clear. Wonder how the Paragon's doing.
Vale, nos vamos. Ahora el pop de King Shao o del Rover. King Shao, vale.
It is done.
Qué guapo. Ya tenemos al Muyo acorralado.
Incredible work, team! The enemy shuttles are pulling back, and the auto puppets have stopped attacking!
Yeah, but the fog's still here. Doesn't feel like a win to me. My gut tells me this is a trap.
It probably just pulled back into the fog. Getting ready to hit us again.
Brace yourselves. That shuttle is approaching once more.
Vale. Ojo, abordaje.
Directive. Full assault. Unit deployment intensity raised to maximum.
We can't expect to board it yet. Gotta clear the deck of auto puppets first.
That shuttle is the source of the fog. Until it falls, this will not end.
Then we board it and destroy the control orb.
Interesting. So we're trading bases. Auto puppets are still pouring in. If we all leave, this place is done for.
Everyone, we're here! It's finally my turn to fight!
Llegaron los refuerzos.
Took me forever to fix these guys up. You go take down that cloud shuttle. Leave this place to me and my lancers.
Sure you can handle it? I'll stay back for a bit and help you hold the line.
Good. We'll make this quick.
Venga, nos vamos. Ah, perdón.
Leave it to me.
Buenas. Al abordaje.
Eliminate all intruders at maximum capacity.
Recordando mi época pirata en el Black Flag.
It's trying to slow us down with the reeling fog.
I activated my sword intent. It should help us resist the fog's effect.
I'm back! Time to sink this behemoth!
The wicked will face judgment!
End them together.
Face judgment! Crushing shot!
Warning. Main vessel core under threat. Eliminate all intruders immediately.
Its defenses won't hold much longer.
I sense your weakness. No hesitation. The wicked.
Impressive. You really clicked there.
Oh. En pose. Son actores pagados.
The final obstacle lies ahead.
This flying piece of junk's been playing hide and seek long enough. Let's put it down!
Warning. Core integrity decreasing. Crash imminent. Crash imminent.
Vale. Pues GG. Boom.
That big one's finally gone. I'm so exhausted. Quite sure my parts are about to fall off one by one. After all, these are my proudest partners.
You. Why have you been helping us all this time?
Yo creo que es bullying disfrazado.
To be okay. If we don't fix things here, that place is gonna be in big, big trouble too. Alrighty, now I'll scoot us along to the next level.
The Prism of Fate?
Whoa. So that's the Moon Fox's relic from Fogville Pagoda. Figured it ended up with you.
Dios. Ah, no era bullying. Era esta chavala.
Yes, Sir Transcendent Qingxiao. It has been a very, very long time.
Se supone que debería de estar muerta. O algo así. Explícate y no evites las preguntas.
How was I supposed to know the Sentinel's relic would reveal my true form like that? Wait, this Prism of Fate, the Lexicon Axis, and the Sanctum. Are the knowledge restrictions lifting?
Now this is something. Have you two heard the legends about Xuanfang's Celestials?
No, yo no he escuchado nada de eso, que yo recuerde.
Celestials. That's the name they gave the Savante crew that built the
Ah,
hold.
es cierto, los
Soon after
artesanos,
completion,
sí.
poof, gone without a trace. But if you buy the old stories, they never really left. Just became invisible caretakers, keeping the hold's gears turning to this day.
The fortress and gorgeous war broke out before Xuanfeng Hold was even finished. Ruoyuan, what exactly are you?
Very good. I am a Celestial, but my case was a little different. Long ago, I triggered the self-destructed Yuan Fortress's mainframe.
Bueno.
I'm still alive.
Vale.
Did I make it? If that wasn't enough, what do I do now? Everyone has...
You have already done more than enough.
Shin del pasado. Bueno.
Is that the Sentinel's voice?
Your will and heart have reached me. The rest is for me to handle. Ruoyun, in a moment, you will die from your wounds. But I offer you a choice.
Ah, pues sí, murió. Vale.
Cast aside your mortal body and become part of Xuanfeng Hold, guarding it for what may be eternity. Or accept the peace of death here. Endless restraint or quiet release. I wish to know what you can truly accept.
I gave my word that I'd be one of the Celestials. I want to keep protecting my people.
This path is not easy. Time may wither your spirit. There will be no turning back, even if you beg.
I'll let my future self worry about the regrets.
Then, entrust the whole of your being to me.
To be a Celestial is to accept a leash. You bind your life to the hold and swear never to reveal its secrets. But this crisis is endangering its people. I did what I had to and projected my consciousness into an auto-puppet to guide you.
And you can speak the truth now because of this. Why only now?
The restrictions have been lifted for now. Likely because we're near the core data zone, and your connection to the Sentinel has grown stronger.
Then tell me, what is this place? And how is it connected to the hold?
You're in the Hold's control mainframe, a space called the Xuanyuan Domain. It stores vast amounts of the regional's historical data. Muyu uploaded outside reverberations, twisting the execution logic. He tried to take full control of the Mirage realm, but it ended up triggering all these anomalies. If this continues, his reverberations will continue their contamination until everything collapses. In the end, the Hold itself will fall.
First instance activated.
Primera instancia. Ojo.
Xuanfeng Hold. Reconstructing. Future possibilities converged.
This voice. It sounds like the one I heard in
Efectivamente.
civilization capsule.
Primera
Meritor
instancia.
wasn't the only sentinel that left a relic storing legacy data. Is this control mainframe actually a civilization capsule? Could we be inside it right now?
That data is restricted under the heist clearance. Even now, it hasn't lifted. There's the lightway to the Sky End barrier. This is as far as I can take you. Muyu turned guardians into killers, and souls of the departed into toys. I beg you, please stop him.
Vale. Lo detendremos.
I accept your request. Take care.
Cuídate.
Qingxiao, do you remember our farewell back then? You never gave me an answer.
It was worth it.
Vale, pues sí está muerta, pero a la vez está viva y no está muerta realmente.
Jingran,
Y tampoco
we'll
está
fly up there
viva.
on swords. What about you?
A ver,
All good. I got my...
puedes hablar con
Before
ella.
you go, are there any more questions? Xuanfeng Hold's technology comes from the Sentinel herself. It is the restrictions on us Celestials come from that consensus. We're just consciousness in machines. Frequencies that watch over. Right now, Before you go, are there any more questions? I'll tell-
Is Sheen the Moonfox in the Sanctum? If you can't say, just nod or shake your head.
Forgive me. The restrictions are woven into our thoughts. Any attempt to reveal classified information, but I can say this. I only made it to the Xuanyuan domain because of the Sentinel's help.
Vale, eso
Before you
significa
go,
que sí está, ¿no?
Are there any more questions? I'll tell you, those sword lights were imitations of Qingxiao's sword intent. I created them. I could not carry them in my auto-puppet. Huh? You didn't see anything embarrassing? I suppose it's because before you go, I wish you both the...
Vale, pues hemos terminado. Me piro, vampiro.
Careful. The Sky End
Ojo, se viene combate.
barrier in this level has spiraled into chaos.
Muyu really set a storm in motion. Now even he can't steer his own disaster.
No stopping. Let's get through this quickly.
I'll handle it.
Vale, easy. Vale, ya me está empezando a rayar. Amigo mío. Nuestro querido y viejo amigo, el error de conexión. Buah. Vale. No sé si pasaba algo ahí, no lo hemos perdido.
There it is. The Sanctum's shuttle. Muyu's little fortress.
That barrier of warped machinery won't yield to a simple strike.
Look, 2 weak spots in the perimeter. We can force a breach there.
Hold on. I got a better idea. See that shuttle over there? I'll ram it straight through the barrier. You two fly through before the crack closes.
Pero entonces te vas a morir.
That over there is worse than the Skyans' dangers. Even with a shuttle as a shield, you'll be putting your life at risk.
Safe paths don't lead to lost places. If there's an opening, I'm not letting it go to waste.
Jingron, what are your odds?
90% shot I get you two inside.
90%, ¿vale?
No, I mean, what are the odds you come back alive?
Un 5%.
Some things you don't know till you try. Besides, we're running out of time. Those openings could disappear any second. Look, I've always known my wick was shorter than most. But how I burn it, that's my call. Even if the gods themselves disagree. So go save Xuanfang, big hero. I'm not planning on checking out just yet. Once this is over, maybe you'll see me again at my Shafu's old lady's place in Shanling Village.
Lo prometido es deuda.
This wisp of sword intent may not work miracles, but with your resolve fueling it, it will not fail you.
Rover, Paragon Ching Xiao, I'll leave that corpse-fiddling creep to you then.
Bueno, ese salto que ha pegado ha sido poco realista. Le pongo un 0 de 10. Venga, nos toca a nosotros.
Heads up! These shuttles have gone completely haywire.
Bueno.
Jingron!
Perdí el control. F.
Minor hiccup. Steering's busted on this clanker. Gotta find another way.
We'll head to the other opening.
Watch the rampaging mechanisms.
Creo que no le dio tiempo, ¿eh? Sí le dio tiempo. Vale, pues GG's.
I think I see someone up ahead.
Vale, ahí está el mollo.
He's dead. And this time it's no puppet.
Está muerto.
This is his true body.
Vale.
The
¿Cómo ha
wound was
muerto?
fatal. It must have been the strike Jingran landed earlier.
Ah, amigo.
If
Vale.
he's dead, then who's controlling those reverberations? Who sent the cloud shuttles and the auto puppets? This can't be over that easily.
The reverberations of the dead. They still pour in without end. They still cause the
Se mueve.
anomalies.
The emotions in those reverberations are weak little things. But they do make excellent fuel for transcendence.
Mueve como una marioneta.
So, the two closest to the Sentinel. You've managed to find your way here.
Muyu, this corpse. Is this another one of your tricks?
This is my true flesh. The mortal vessel I cast aside. I'm being entirely honest with you.
You.
Your vision has narrowed, Paragon Qingshao. I expected someone as elevated as you to understand this path sooner. We were never enemies, truly. This time you two simply happen to stand in my way. Save or destroy, neither has ever interested me. To break that fox's tedious restrictions and taste the fruit of true knowledge, I had to take a path from which there is no retreat.
I
Restricciones de la
don't care
Volpina.
about your plans. I came to take your life.
And this time, you will pay for everything you've done in Xuanfeng Hold.
Then you shall make ideal test subjects. I came here to dissect the Sentinel's design, to understand the blueprint of divinity, then build myself into its
Y para rehacerme a su imagen y semejanza.
And now, I've reached the pinnacle of mechanist arts.
He's above us.
¿Qué cojones es este tío? ¿Cómo? Esto es muy chino, ¿eh? No se lo puedo creer. Esto es muy, muy, muy chino.
I have shed my mortal flaws to become the perfect
Es un celestial.
And you,
Vale.
Qingshao, born to transcend, yet brought low by useless emotion and your pity for insignificant mortals.
They matter to me.
Vale, se vienen combates. Qué
Beware
guapo.
of the evils.
Dice,
Celestial.
efigie de
You just
calamidad.
copied the Savante craftsman and transferred your consciousness into an auto puppet.
Those slaves bound to the Sentinel are unworthy of the name. I am the true Celestial, free of all chains. I have taken the most fragile thing in this world and made it my road to perfection.
Vale.
I have arrived at a future you cannot even...
You are nothing but a monster feeding on the dead.
Este no mitiga daño, cuidado.
Every art and technique in this world, any mechanism can replicate them.
Keep it together. One with the sounds. Bolts and gusts! Crushing shot!
Vale.
You both stand with mortals. Again and again you protect. Have you
¿Qué
ever thought
cojones?
about why they are weak? Flaws must be burned away. Excess must be shed. Only then can an ant one day stand beside a god.
Me quedé a uno de vida, bro. Me quedé a uno de
You
vida,
just want
Gilem.
the world to be a mirror of yourself. Every soul has its own light. The perfection you speak of is a hollow lie. I fight for the lights of the living. Each flame is a life, distinct and irreplaceable. One with the sword.
Straying soul.
Thunderous aftershock. Flashing shadows.
A ver si puedo giliar un poquillo.
This is not over. This is not my destination.
No, y se gilea el hijo puta.
Just a moment more. A moment more, and I will cast off this shell and ascend.
This grotesque puppet show ends now.
Vale, esa ulti no fui yo.
Shattering tunes. Rising steel.
Too slow.
Cloudburst.
Thunderous aftershock. Crushing shot. One with the sounds.
Vale.
Thunder rumbles.
Intento giliar.
I sense your weakness. The wicked will face judgment. Ugh, bad timing. Wind rises. Ha! The wicked will face judgment.
Blade drawn. Sweep it all.
Decisive moment.
Vale.
The reverberations from the D-realm. I'll have them all. Every last drop of rage, sorrow, and resentment. What did you do?
I shared my sword intent with the auto puppets you experimented on.
The good Jin you played. Has your cultivation addled your wits? You'd even protect the reverberations of the dead?
Even reverberations should not be sacrificed to conspiracy and ambition, nor stripped of their right to exist.
What a sword transcendent. What a swan paragon.
You infiltrated the Sanctum to steal the civilization capsule we're in, didn't you?
Do not misunderstand. The Sentinel's knowledge is my only concern. The one who wanted this capsule. Ask your old enemy.
Creo que son los Fraxitus, honestamente. ¿Para qué le serviría la cápsula al Threnodian? Que de hecho creo que ni siquiera pudiese acceder a ella.
Xuan Fang is but one corner of the chaos in Mengzhou. Unfortunately, I have no interest in Balanofra's petty schemes.
¿Quién es Balanofora, tío?
So she's the woman in red you mentioned before.
Ah, la supervisora
Fraxidus
esta.
overseer?
It's irrelevant now. You defeated me because you were strong enough, not because my path was wrong.
Unrepentant to the last.
I accept the consequences of my work. To regret it now would be to dishonor all the materials I used to get here. Look at this guy, trying to stop us. Doesn't it remind you of the Etheric Sea? Soon, the reverberation's corruption will bring it all down. You may escape to reality, but Xuanfang Hold is doomed.
I will not let that happen.
This wretched city was built on the Sentinel's meddling. Every life it saved was a debt that must eventually be paid. Just like your protection, it has only delayed the inevitable.
Eso es cierto.
And now, above you, the bill has arrived. The tacit discords, the dead, the destruction Xuanfang was always meant to face.
So that was the plan? Trigger a collapse, destroy the barrier, and slip away in the chaos?
I told you, I do not care about what happens to the capsule. And I care even less for this hold. I want the Sentinel's knowledge exposed to the light of Solaris. Whether it saves the world or sets it on fire. Frankly, you two, I don't give a damn. Leave it to the Sentinel? Better that knowledge in human hands. In my hands.
You're driven by nothing but greed and a hollow ego.
At least you understand my madness. I never once hid my intentions from you.
Enough talk. Your delusion ends here.
Deja que Qin Shao acabe con Muyu. Acabar con Muyu tú mismo. No creo que esto cambie nada, ¿no? Venga, voy a cargar yo con esta muerte. Para que Qin Shao no caiga más en el vacío.
I will stay here. My resonance ability can purge the malice from these reverberations. As long as someone stands against this falling sky, this place will endure. So...
Sheen asked me to vow that I would never forsake this city. And I promised you that you wouldn't walk this road alone. Master,
Yes.
Whatever comes next, we'll face it together.
Vale.
Xuanfang stands in peril, the sky about to fall. Everyone, will you lend me your swords?
There's a whole group of people here!
Wow, qué bonito.
This is not the sword of one. It is the sword of all. Heaven falls, earth splits, but this sword will bring the dawn.
Bueno.
Sky, break!
Oh, you have both worked very hard indeed.
Shin?
Vale, aparece Shin. Mención honorífica.
Thanks to the two of you and the people of this city, the reverberation corruption in the control mainframe was largely purged. I handled the anomalies that remained. With the mainframe restored, the censure courts and autopuppets will function as they should. The tacit discords will be contained in due time. In short, Xuanfeng Hold has weathered the storm. Paragon Sing Sao, calm yourself.
Bueno.
Where exactly have you been all this time?
Xuanfeng has bled again and again, and its sentinel was nowhere to be seen. Whatever your reasons were, you owe us an explanation.
Very well. Then let us begin with the chaos Muyu sowed. When Muyu invaded the sanctum, I was not blind to it. But for certain reasons, I could neither intervene directly nor send word. In desperation, I trapped him inside the Xuan Yuan domain, within the mainframe, and strengthened the barrier to keep him from escaping. I believed he sought to extract the mainframe's core data. But to break my restrictions, he he weaponized the reverberations to collapse the mainframe itself.
Hold on. Back in the sanctum, the prism of fate flickered. Was that you? Did you guide us into the Xuanyuan domain?
Only by stopping Muyu's chaos from within, together with my power, could we minimize the harm that spilled beyond.
One more thing. Is the Hold's control mainframe actually Mengzhou's civilization capsule? Muyu certainly believed it was.
Not entirely. It is merely one small part of it. This situation exceeded even my calculations. Fortunately, you two were there. You saved Xuanfeng from far greater loss.
The rafter kite that led me to Fogvale Pagoda. You used the excuse of a meeting to lead me straight to Rover, didn't you?
So you figured it out after all. With my clever ally placing the Arbiter on the board as a wild card, I rather hoped you two would form a natural partnership.
The visions of Xuanfeng we saw in the domain.
I know your question. Those cloud shuttles and mechanisms were real, recorded blueprints. As for why they were never deployed during the Fortress and Gorgeous War, Qingxiao, the answer is simple. There
Nos
was not
faltó
enough
tiempo.
time.
Vale. No pudieron construirlos a tiempo, intuyo.
Time.
Besides, technology that outstrips its age is as much a curse as a blessing to the people of Mengzhou. It was never meant for the mortal world. It has already warped too many fates. Muyu's ruin is proof enough of where that path leads.
I'm not here to judge your past choices. But if some of Xuanfeng's problems began with its sentinel, then its sentinel should see them through.
Arbiter, Arbiter, Paragon Qingxiao. When the time is right, I will give you and Xuanfeng the answers you deserve. When that day comes, bring the prism of fate and come see.
Vale, vuelve a desaparecer mágicamente.
And so, thousands of swords pierced the heaven. The ominous force over Xuanfeng was swept away. Mechanisms whirred back to life, and tacit discords were locked away. Above the sanctum, it seemed as though a river of stars had descended. As the dust settled, the righteous returned in triumph. Soldier and citizen cheered as one. Peace at last filled the city once more. Yet, before the sounds of celebration had faded, a certain garden collapsed without warning. As for the secrets it buried, that shall be a tale for another time.
Vale, me parece bien. Pues hemos terminado. Oficialmente. Bueno, nada. Ahora a rushearme todos los eventos. Porque el reset es cuando mañana. ¿Qué día es hoy? Hoy es sábado.
Sui seems to want to discuss something. I'd better head to the Ministry of War and find Yang Yang first.
Vale, entonces que se vienen las 2 o 3 misiones finales. Lo terminamos todo y terminaríamos por hoy. Me haré todos los hechos fuera de cámara, así que GG. Buenas, con permiso. Hola, Yan Yan.
Thank goodness you're both safe. Yang Yang, come closer and let me get a good look at you. Are you hurt?
So I really am fine. Rover and Paragon Qingsha are the ones who went into the sanctum. They faced all the real danger. Rover, please don't praise me like that in front of my sister.
Buah.
All right. Enough flattery, you two. Let's talk business. I'm speaking as chairwoman of the Xiaoming Commerce Guild now. After returning to Mengzhou, I used the guild's connections to dig into Muyu's past and contacted the main branch of Georgian Atelier. Muyu was a prodigy in automata mechanics. He designed Yuan Fortress 2 centuries ago, was a senior figure in Georgian Atelier, and had deep collaborations with Huashu Academy.
Ojo.
About 20 years back, he was supposed to succeed the Flower Veil puppet as the next Grand Helm. Instead, he announced his departure from the organization and vanished.
After that, he probably hid in Xuanfeng under another identity, biding his time, refining his plan.
The Atelier has officially cut ties with him. They even offered to share information to help with the Guild's investigation. But we know he was still receiving internal support through an informant. Oh, right. Did you meet the cat of the Netherlamp?
Efectivamente, lo conocimos.
Really? So he hasn't been seen since the sanctum. Typical. A proper ghost of the Jianghu. I wouldn't be surprised if he just shows up again one day.
I'm sure he also made it out safely. But did Muyu have dealings with the Fraxidus? He mentioned an overseer's name before we ended him.
We've only got one lead, from the Grand Helm herself. She said Muyu traded technology with the Fraxidus years ago, but the relationship didn't last. Hard to say if that's true or just the Atelier trying to cover its tracks. These past few days, besides investigating the Atelier, I also made a trip to Mengzhou City Hall. In Jinzhou, at least they served me tea while I waited. This time, they shut the door in my face. Said Mengzhou's magistrate wasn't receiving visitors.
Bueno.
Xuanfeng's been hit by one disaster after another, yet City Hall remains eerily quiet. It's suspicious.
At least it has made good on its promise. A group of personnel and supplies will arrive from Mengzhou City soon. Another shipment of aid from Jinzhou has also arrived.
Things are indeed looking up. You two needn't worry about City Hall. I'll think of something.
Thank you, Soy Soy.
Your tone betrays you, darling. I can tell there's a lot on your mind. But you'll try to unwind, won't you?
Yeah. Things are peaceful in Xuanfeng for now.
I hope that won't change for a long, long time.
Very soon, the Waking Moon Festival will be celebrated across Mengzhou. Xuanfeng will be no exception. You should both take the chance to relax. Well then, see you soon. Don't forget about our next time, all right?
Rover, What did my sister mean by next time?
No tengo ni idea.
One day, we're all gonna visit Jinzhou together.
I'd like that.
Toma, coño. A ver, un mensaje en WhatsApp. Un mensaje en WhatsApp. Te di un toquecito, ¿vale? No sé qué es un toquecito, pero bueno. Bueno, estimado. Estimado, va por la cara. Demasiado formal, la verdad. Estimado, tío. Qué manera de conversar, de empezar una conversación. A ver, viaje rápido. Y yo, pero esto sí que yo quería retirarme ya, ¿eh? Claro, ahora yo que sean las misiones de... Pues para finalizarlo todo. A ver, en lo que estamos voy a ir pidiendo todas las cosas. Vale, me pido todos mis logros. Reclamar todo. Muchísimas gracias, ha sido un placer. Vale, la guía, que tengo aquí en la guía. Ya hubo reset diario. F, no me dio tiempo a completar el anterior, creo. Vale, que hay en los eventos. Vale, reclamo. Muchísimas gracias. Y nada, y esperamos a que salga Ingran y tiramos por él. A ver, buenas tardes, con permiso.
You're here.
So, this is your training hall.
When I first settled here, it was nothing but an abandoned shack. Over the years, the local folk have helped me repair it of their own accord. I owe them a great debt. Cultivation may not need worldly comforts, but if I am to found a school, I should at least have a proper training hall.
Found a school?
I want to open a school here in Xuanfang. Teach others the way of the sword.
De que al fin se bajará de la montaña.
Where are you at with this?
Still at the very first step. Finding my first disciple. The first disciple is the foundation. The face the school shows to the world. I must choose with the utmost care.
Well, you did teach me to fly with the sword not long ago. Doesn't that mean...
Back in the Xuanyuan domain, I called you disciple, yes. And you called me master. But that journey has already ended.
Vale.
I have not truly guided you.
Pues nada.
Your sword... I've no right to claim you as disciple. So, it must be your choice.
Qingxiao, if you'll have me, then our journey doesn't need to be over.
Very well. A According to how my own master accepted me, taking on a disciple requires 2 steps. This shall be the first.
This is...
A sword talisman. I carved it myself over the last few days. My life-bound sword intent lives inside it. Think of it as a keepsake of our knowing each other, or as a bond between master and disciple. I hope you will take it.
Aceptarlo. ¿Te imagináis lo puedes denegar?
To be my disciple, you must sever worldly ties, cast aside the 6 desires, and leave karma behind.
And if, in the end, I cannot?
Then by that time, you will have found a way of your own.
So, now comes the second step, I guess?
I treat you to a meal.
Bueno, ahora sale
I
Abby.
believe it's called an initiation feast. When my master accepted me, she broke years of fasting just to share a meal.
Las texturas.
Bring along your adorable little friend as well.
Adorable? You mean Abby?
Huh?
Vale. Canto de la espada del corazón. Vuela en espada a la fortaleza. Pues venga, nos vamos. Bueno, no puedo manejar la cámara ni nada. Vale, F. Nos vamos al banquete. Damn. Y ahora yo tengo hambre. Yo tengo hambre. Y son las 3 de la mañana. ¿Qué como ahora? Bueno, ya me cocinaré algo más tarde.
Up here, this land looks exactly as it was.
Vale. Qué bonito, tío. Qué guapo el atardecer. Vale, buenas.
Hey, do you have meteorite tiger blade?
Yes, I knew you'd want it, so I specifically ordered.
Venga, se viene banquete.
I heard Paragon Qingxiao
No wonder
recently
the
took a
Philip
disciple.
Fair Maiden's running
You
around
think
all
it's
day.
the one beside her?
She's hosting Paragon Qingxiao.
Could it be? But he's the
Blair,
great hero from
that
Jinzhou.
stir fry just now was spot on.
Buenas. Todos hablan de nosotros, tío. Somos la sensación.
Mungzhou fish and vinegar coming right up, caught from the Luo River just this morning. You won't find fresher.
Bueno. Yo creo que Abby se lo termina todo y nos quedamos sin comer nada, tío. ¿Qué le pasa?
So sour! What's wrong with this fish?
This was the signature dish of Yuan's flavors in the late fortress. I received an invitation to eat there once. One bite, and the taste has never left me. Disciple, would you like to try some?
Nope. Hombre, tenemos que aceptar por cortesía. Uy, parece que ese pescado...
Before, I always saw the people as those who quietly waited to be protected. But the truth is, they've always had the heart to protect themselves. To save for a day or to save for a lifetime, neither compares to teaching them the means to save themselves.
So, that's the real reason you're founding a school.
Many years ago, a fellow cultivator passed through Xuanfeng with his disciple during their travels across Xuanglong. He came up the mountain to visit me.
Ese es Zhang
Only
Li.
then did I learn that to solve temporal disruption for future generations, he had to set a plan in motion with a golden-eyed one at Mount Firmament. It cost him dearly. His lifespan was nearly spent. And yet, he was at total peace. He had a disciple to inherit his legacy, and his teachings were already taking
Zhang Li
root across the
pequeña, qué
world.
guapo, tío. El maestro Xuan Miao.
Even if one can no longer walk their way, or devote their life to peace under heaven, there will always be someone to take their place. That is the lesson you taught me not so long ago.
So, as your first and most devoted disciple, it looks like I'll be helping with the teaching too.
You already have. To teach the sword is to offer someone a chance to find their own way with it. Even if they never master it, their body and spirit will still become stronger.
Entonces, ¿cómo vas a...? Vale.
Well...
Did you hear? That transcendent lady is incredible! They say she's the master of the greatest martial arts school in the whole wide world!
What's it called again?
Xuan Yuan School. Yeah, it's the best in the world!
Pues ahí tenemos el nombre, perfecto.
In that case, Xuanyuan School it shall be.
En este no se programa de lo que nos roba. Bueno.
Did Paragon Qing Shao leave this behind? Swordcraft of the Golden-Eyed One.
Ese soy yo. Ojo. Vale, pues hemos terminado ya, ¿no? Bueno, el NPCD. Buenas, con permiso. Estoy aquí. A ver, ¿alguna demostración para los niños? Toma. Dice, lee el mensaje. A ver, ¿qué mensaje tenemos? ¿Cuánto tiempo hace de vino de Xuan? Detallitos técnicos, pan comido. Una foto importante para ti. Uy, ¿no se puede hacer más grande esta foto, tío? Toca en cualquier lugar para cerrar. Hago un screenshotting. Qué mal. Vale, ¿qué quieres hoy? Soy. La parte de Yan Yan también está ahí. Te la dejo a ti. La parte de Yan Yan. Bueno. ¿Y este dinero por qué? Bueno, no tengo ni idea. Gracias. Vale. Recompensa de la misión. Me dieron un dupe del rover.
I will be there for
Ojo,
everyone
se viene.
as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Primer dupe. Al lanzar un ataque normal o la habilidad de resonancia, aumenta la anti-interrupción durante 0,5 segundos. Bueno, el primer dupe... Buah. Vale. Aumenta. Esto es de habilidad. De liberación. Vale, va a aumentar liberación y resonancia. Daño crítico aumenta cuando estás en el estado este. Vale, perfecto. Vale. Pues tenemos el primer dupe, señores. Dice, habla con no sé quién. Vampiro. Con esta gente no hay que hablar nada más, ¿no? No. Vampiro, vampiro. A ver, con permiso. Liang Yu. Buenas.
It's been some time. I trust you've been well?
¿Cómo va tu recuperación?
I have recovered. Yang Yang was with me in the last battle, and we made a good team. A few close calls, but we came through unharmed. But on to pressing matters. Granny Yanshu asked me to pass you a message. She said Jing is back. Do you want to see him? The Paragon's report to the Ministry of War mentioned a Nethermancer who's been a great help. That must have been him, right?
Do you know him?
Xianling is a small village. The young ones grow up together. You cannot help but know each other.
Vale.
I still have Jingron's Jing.
Requiem del nigromante.
It's time to return it.
Vale. Ojo, que hay una misión. La camarera Lily tiene algo que decirte. Bueno, ya volveré. Bueno, ya iba a salir volando como en el Wuthering with Me. Le estaba dando al espacio como un subnormal. A ver, vengo para acá. Aquí. Ruinas del reposo. Bueno, con permiso. A ver, ¿dónde está Jin? Me gustó mucho el gameplay, está bien.
Ah, you came. Jin just stopped by to see me. Hard to say what that boy's been doing all these years. But the Ministry of War sent him an official commendation. Oh, not the best. But he flashed that sly grin of his when he saw me. Back when Sandow and I took him in, he was like a stray cat. Just fire in his belly and wild to the bone. Didn't happen overnight, but he simmered down eventually. No more talk about Mangzhou. No more talk about throwing his life away for his parents.
Los padres.
Ah, I've said too much. Happens with age. You'd best ask him yourself. He's out in the field by the woods nearby.
Perfect. I have something to return to him anyway.
Vale.
Here, take this to him, please, before he vanishes again. He's always had a sweet tooth for these.
Vale. Bueno, eso me lo como yo de camino, tío.
Hey, what's that you got? Smells kinda scrumptious.
This is for someone else. Don't you be getting any ideas.
Aw, what crummy luck.
F por Abby. Buenas. ¿A quién más lejos?
The pendant is vibrating. He must be close by.
Ahí está.
Well, look who's here. Was gonna find you once I wrap things up.
Porque lleva un parche.
Shinran, your eye.
Huh? Oh, been staying up late. Reading too much. Nothing Huashu's miracle eye drops won't fix, though.
Vamos, dime la verdad.
It's nothing. Just told, Mimi to collect a little extra this time. Not the first time, won't be last. It'll pass.
The boy runs his mouth. If I hadn't jumped in, you'd be down there playing cards with your Shifu already.
The old lady must have roped you into this. Thanks. You probably guessed already. This is that old score I told you about. The one I got with Muyu.
This is where you're...
Relax. They're empty. Couple decades back, Mengzhou had a real bad day. Some of the Atelier's blade puppets went haywire. Killed a bunch of folks. 2 of them were artisans. My parents. After that, no family, nothing. Ended up on the street.
Vale.
Then Shafu found me, dragged me back here to Xuanfang. Back then, all I wanted was to sneak into Mengzhou and cut the guts out of whoever did it. But he knocked me around, set me straight. Then he brought me here, had me build these 2 graves, empty ones. Said, "Kid, worry about moving forward first. You can settle scores when you're older." Ever since, whenever I start to lose my cool, I come here. Just sit. A few years later, I went back to Mengzhou to dig into what happened. The patrol records proved it. Those blade puppets had reverberation marks on them. So I followed that thread, and it led me right to Muyu.
Vale.
Guess I can finally tell my folks it's settled. Shame I can't give Shifu a proper thank you. Face to face, I mean. The old coot made me promise that when he kicks it, no grave, no marker, no nothing. Live clean, die clean. He locked himself away in some Mirage realm, lamp and all.
Jinran, I think it's time to give you this back.
Nah, keep it.
Se
Call it
parece
a
mucho al
souvenir.
Robert, tío.
Thing ain't worth much, and the resonance energy stuck to it just burnt out anyway.
Creo que es el mismo modelo, pero con los cambios y ya está.
I mean, I could charge it up for you. Maybe, 3 months. Tops.
Knock off throwing your life away, would ya?
Ain't many things in this world I give a crap about. But I gotta say, lately, I've finally met someone interesting.
Looks like the great Nethermancer, the cat of the Netherlamp himself, didn't find any treasure this time. Just ended up losing a trinket.
Don't count my losses yet. I never do a bad deal. Already down to my last.
Are those reverberations?
They used to be people.
Vale, buen final.
Must survive. The truth is within reach.
Cierto jardín. Orochimaru, tío.
There is still a chance. My path does not end here.
Whoa there. And where'd you think you're slithering off to? Former Helms Master of the Jian Shui branch, Muyu.
Traitor. How did you find me?
Think I read about this in some old storybook. The old sacrifice the body, save the spirit trick. You let someone cut you loose from your old shell and slipped away in the chaos. Clever. Real clever. But you went and bent your psyche into a reverberation. You really think I couldn't track that? It's kind of what I do.
I admit defeat. That core contains data on the Sentinel. Its worth is incalculable. It could be yours. For Nethermancers. No. For Xuanfang. You can mean everything. All I need is time. Just give me a little more time. And the Sentinel's secret will be laid bare.
Two things you got wrong. First, you got nothing to bargain with. Second, yeah, this thing's nice, but it ain't that nice. Not to me. Hey, remember that blade puppet incident in Mengzhou? What, 10, 15 years back?
Blade puppet incident? What was that? I do not recall.
Amazing the things you big shots forget. Or did your escape by execution stunt scramble your brains?
Just who are you?
Forget it then. Don't matter. But you remember this. The one who ends you was just an ordinary peasant from Xuanfang.
Humanity could have been perfect.
Vale, ya está el mar cortado de raíz.
You stopped being human a long time ago. Where's the perfect in that? Why didn't you stop me? Could have squeezed him for more info if you'd wanted.
Kui Yuan, se conocen, qué
Matters
guapo.
of revenge. Only the wronged can decide. Besides, his corpse is not without use.
Here, you lot'll put it to better use than me.
Buah, qué guapo este encuentro, tío, me gusta mucho esto. Ruta principal.
What's taking so long?
Vale.
Why isn't the contact here yet? Could the former Hamsmaster's arrangements have gone wrong?
Don't lose your head. If something has changed, we will simply report to the headquarters ourselves.
Didn't see me here?
¿Esa es Jinlin? No te lo puedo creer, pero ¿qué es esto, tío? Hemos ganado, ¿no? Sí, es Hinchi. Jinlin,
You're the
perdón.
contact for the Zhejiang branch.
Jinlin, tío.
Spare me the little tricks. You were waiting for the Jianshui branch. What?
Esa
Do
quien
I
es
not
nueva,
look the
¿no?
part?
Sí, es uno de sus trajes.
Winding flow vessel?
Hundredfold assemblage.
Pardon our disrespect. You came at the right time. We have the former Hellmaster's manuscripts from his time in Shuangfang and a recent secret letter.
Top-notch work, fellas. The Grand Helm will definitely know your names after this. No time to waste. You'll be coming with me. Except... I'm afraid I'll have to restrain you. Just a little.
Why you?
Shh. For your own sake, I recommend you save your breath.
Vale. Qué rara se ve Jinlin, ¿no? ¿Será porque no la veo hace tiempo? Vale, esta no tengo ni idea de quién es.
Lady Suoming. What brings you to Xuanfang?
Vale, se conocen.
So, you are the Jinzhou patroller seconded to Mengzhou. Don't misunderstand. I'm not here for the Atelier's affairs.
The Ministry of Sentinel Affairs governs the Sentinel's business. You being here, could it be...
You already know all you need to know. Take care.
Vaya.
See you around. If we're lucky.
Ahora necesito ver a mi Jinling, porque no recuerdo que se veía así Jinling o sí. Vale, otro logro completado. Y aquí está el Panajingran. Una fotito. A ver, un momento, tengo que ver a
I will
Jinling,
be
tío.
there for everyone as we head toward our shared future. Leave.
No rush. The impatient ones will fall right into our lap.
Ah, pues sí, siempre se vio así Jinling. ¿What? Yo no recordaba estas cosas. Ni esto de aquí que fuese así, ni esta cosa azul. Jinling no tenía esto antes, ¿o sí? Y esto se ve como que más grande también. ¿Le han hecho un revamp a Jinling o algo? Porque nada de esto se parece a Jinling. ¿What? Efecto Manuela, tío. Por la cara. ¿En serio siempre ha sido esta la ropa de Jinling? No sé, tío. ¿What? ¿Qué cojones es esto? Siempre tuvo esto y este detalle. Y esta cosa azul, ¿en serio? Pues tendré que haber algún directo antiguo. Pero yo no recuerdo que tuviese nada de esto. Bueno. De lo que fuma este tío. A ver. Vale, Ginshaw no se escribe algo. Me gusta cómo suena eso. Vale, nos ha dado una cosa de estas. Un par sin igual en el mundo entero. O sea que tenemos un objeto único. Ahora somos coleccionistas. Deseo de paz. Vale, ¿puedo tocar esto o algo? Ven a verme y te enseñaré. Ojo, nuevo gameplay. Vale, esto se supone que es para desbloquear el garaje de cabalganubes de la tierra de Xuanfan. Vale, pues muchísimas gracias. A ver. Ah, pues sí, puedes tocar música ahora. Bueno, intuyo que sea en sitios específicos, ¿no? Ah, no, en cualquier sitio puede ser. Qué guapo, agudo. Qué guapo esto, me encanta, tío. Es el típico do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si de toda la vida. Guapísimo, la verdad. Y le doy el 1, ¿qué pasa? No pasa nada. Le doy el 2. Cambia. Qué guapo esto, tío. Pues nada, GG's. Datos ocultos, nuevo mensaje. Bueno, hemos terminado ya, ¿no? Sí. A ver qué tenemos por aquí. Vale, me dan esto. Y me dan esto. Bueno, no utilizaré yo ninguno. Vale, y ahora se desbloquea esto. El cabalganubes este de Xuanfang. Vale. Y este es de la Academia Fuego Estelar. Y el de toda la vida. Vale, pues como esto me da completamente igual, porque se queda así. Logros, reclamamos todos los logros. Vale, más astritas, me gusta. El waistline que tenemos aquí ahora. A ver qué nos cuenta este. Es el primo del destino. Vale. Pues tenemos misión al parecer, ¿no? Sí, efectivamente. Pues bueno, ya todo eso lo completaré yo fuera de cámara. Así que nada, dicho esto, un placer estar aquí con vosotros. Ya me rusharé yo todo tranquilamente. Y pues nada, un besazo, os quiero mucho y chao, chao.